good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever in the world you are. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your daily Nottingham Forest news. We have a lot to cover off for you guys today. We have a deal done with someone. We also have to talk about a hijack on another deal that was closed for Nottingham Forest, and the latest on the hashtag free Jimmy. So guys, before we get into it, as always, you know the drill. Leave us a like, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you go and check our Forest merch store out. The link's in the description below, where you can go and grab yourself an In Cooper We Trust t-shirt, and we all should trust him. With all that said, guys, let's get into the video and let's give you the latest on Aouar. Alright, so the media circus has been going into meltdown about Hussam, and is he joining? Is he not joining? Is he stalling for time? There's the deal agreed. It's just been a complete mess. So I've been looking through it all, and I'm going to give you, to the best of my knowledge, filter out all the crap from it as well. So the current situation is, it is at deal done stage, i.e. the clubs have agreed a deal between Forest and Lyon. Now what I don't know for sure is whether it's 12 million or 15 million. Some reports are saying 15 million, where they're talking in euros. Some are saying 12. I've seen some going as high as 17. All I know for sure is basically free. With the quality of the player we're going to get, is ridiculously good. So I tell you what, I would pay 35 to 40 million for this guy. He's amazing. Anyway, so deal done between the two clubs. Personal terms. Now this is where all the controversy was coming up yesterday. Now, what people with the understanding was Forest had put a contract offer on the table, and then Hussam was delaying and stalling, maybe hoping for other clubs to come in. Now, one, if this did happen, so what? This is normal. This is usually agent talk anyway, where they'll drum up the interest in the media, maybe see if there's another club that's going to try and hijack something late on, and maybe be able to get their client a few K at the end, you know, maybe an extra zero on their paycheck. Why not? It makes sense. This is how the market works. Just live with it. The backlash from this was Forest fans are suddenly saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. We no longer want Hussam because he's a merchant. He don't want to come and play for the badge. He don't want to come and play for the club. He's not born in Nottingham. He's probably never watched a Forest match in the Championship before. He does have an understanding of who we are. But to say that he's, you know, hell-bent and his life would change, and, you know, his dream as a 4-year-old growing up was to play for Forest. I mean, come on, guys, calm down. Calm down for those of you thinking like that. It's normal. There's no footballer, unless they support that club, who has that attachment to it. This is work. This is business to them. He will come and he will give his all for Forest. It's going to happen. But to think that he bled red when he was 3 years old, come on, let's be realistic here about it. So, but besides all that anyway, there is a contract agreement in terms of personal terms between Forest and Hussam Aouar. So, calm down, calm down, calm down. What I will say, there was rumors about him doing a medical yesterday or today. Those are not true. There's going to be a medical at some point, but he's got to go and obviously tell Forest, let's go ahead with it, deals to go forward, etc. So we're at that stage now. What I'm telling you guys is have some freaking patience, in the words that Take That. Have a little patience. It is going smoothly. Just let it ride. We are getting greedy as Forest fans. We're used to having 3 signings a day, 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, and 1 just before dinner. We've got to calm it down. There's 2 weeks left. This is still a priority signing for Forest. They're doing what they can to get it over the line. Chillax. Do people still use that word? I don't know. But anyway, that's the update on him. Deal done. Personal terms agreed. That's the stage we're at now. Now, for all of you freaks in the comments, not all of you, as in specific amount here, who are going to be like, deal done means he's holding up the shirt. That's not the terminology they use in football. It's not the terminology I'm using now. I've explained the terminology. Just deal with it. Let's move on to Maupay. In a major late-breaking twist, both Fulham and Everton are trying to hijack this deal and get in on the action on Maupay. Everton are in complete panic mode. Gordon set to go to Chelsea, or at least having his head turned. Their Calvert-Lewin is injured, and they are crapping themselves. Why? Because we all know who their next opponents are. So, what are they doing? They're doing exactly what West Ham did while there was the build-up to Forest. They just go on Twitter or on the newspapers or on the internet and search the word Nottingham Forest transfers, and then they're like, maybe we could have a go at this guy, maybe this guy, maybe this guy. It seems to be every team's strategy this summer. Who are Forest going in for? Can we try and hijack them? Problem is, Forest have more pull than West Ham. They've definitely got more pull than Everton. But my message to them is hijack away. I still don't want him. And Fulham, if you want him, go for him. Now, I know I've had a lot of split opinions on Maupay, whether or not we need him, whether or not he's good enough. I say no to both of those. You guys will probably disagree with me, but let me know in the comments down below. We got plenty of cover now. We got Dennis. We got still the star of the Premier League in Brennan Johnson. We have Uoni, and we have, who's the other one? Surridge. And there's one more, I can't remember who. But we have plenty of cover for me there, and the priority has to be the number 10, an Aouar or an MGW. So, go ahead, Everton. Go and get him. Or Fulham, hijack him. I don't care. But you Forest fans, let me know down below. Would that one bother you or not? The Free Jimmy movement was successful, as we broke to you yesterday that Manchester United are looking to release him for £14 million. This one, I just want to give you guys a quick update on based on the conversations I've had with you guys. At the end of the day, this channel is about my opinion and your opinions and then discussing them all. So for me, what I wanted, it was quite interesting. I would have said, had I said this news 2 weeks ago, Forest fans would have been doing backflips and celebrating Jimmy's coming home. Has the opinion shift changed a lot? I would say more than 60% are now saying, we love you, Jimmy, but we don't need you. And that is amazing. That is amazing. After the season he had for us last year, that people are changing their opinions on him. I'm not saying turning their backs on him, because at the end of the day, you can understand what they're saying. We got about 5 or 6 CMs that are probably higher up in the pecking order than Jimmy. Where would he fit in? But what I do want to say is a couple of things on Jimmy. Would I take him at Forest? Yes, but I'd be looking for somewhere between 8 million, max 9 million. Maybe that in add-ons, or build it up to 12 millions in add-ons or something like that. Does he fit into the first team, and would he be my first team choice? No. But what does he have? He's got height. What are we lacking in that midfield? Height. Apart from Yates, we're all freaking like 5'9", 5'10" players in there. So it's important to look at it from a different element and understand that we do need bolstering in the height department. The other thing I'd say about it is he knows the system, he knows the manager, he knows the club, he knows the ground, he knows the fans, all that kind of stuff. He would work. However, my biggest concern isn't about does he fit back into the Forest team. My concern is what's best for Jimmy. And I think that's going to be the major problem here. He has come out and said over the summer, and people he's spoken to, that he needs to be playing first team football. Having spent the whole of last season in a first team, not even the squad, in the first 11, more times than not for Forest, he's had that taste, and that's what he wants to do. He's done his apprenticeship, he's gone out on loan, he's established himself, he's proven to everyone what he can do. After all, don't forget, he did as well get us the assist for the winner against Huddersfield. So in my opinion, I don't think Forest right now is the best move for Jimmy. But I definitely don't think the other club that is linked with him, who are Spurs, is a better option. Because look what they're doing to Jed Spencer at the moment. They're letting him rot at the bench or even just in the squad. So I don't want to see that. And I love Jed. I don't want to see that happen to Jimmy. I don't think he should stay at Man U because clearly they're treating him like absolute crap, but nor should he go to a team like Spurs who are just going to shove him in the reserves and probably end up loaning him out. I think this is a tough one, so that's why I think bring him into Forest. We will use him. It won't be as regularly as he wants, but it's probably his best option. Let me know down below what you think. One, have you turned your back? And I mean that in a joking way. Or Jimmy, do you no longer want him at Forest? And if you do want him at Forest, would you put him in the first team? And who would you replace him with? Let me know. Yes, I know, I'm sorry, but it has been 6 days since I've mentioned him on any video or said anything at all. So I make no apologies. But I've got to give you a little mini update on him to round the video off. This is not dead in the water yet. Don't think even if Forest complete AUOAR, that MG Dub is dead. He's still Cooper's #1 target, and Forest are still not out of the game or the race for him. However, Wolves are just pricing him out the market. We won't do a stupid deal on him. But with Wolves making some new signings yesterday, paying 37 mil for, what's his face? Nunes. They're looking for money. They're cash strapped. This might, just keep an eye on it over the next few days, or at least keep an eye on the videos, and I'll keep you posted on what's happening. Just because we get AUOAR doesn't mean we still don't need MG Dub. We need depth in the squad. We'd only have AUOAR and Jesse who could play that number 10 role. He's important as well. So bear that one in mind. We'll round the video up there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you are new here, well, not if you're new here, anyone, go and hit the like button. The new people, go and subscribe. You can support the channel by joining the membership and getting the membership perks for 99p. Your support is greatly appreciated. And go check out the merch. The link is in the description below. And we'll finish, as always, with a come on you Reds.